Hello guys, welcome back to the Skeleton Joe Show. I'm Joe, I'm not a skeleton, but this is the show and I'm exhausted.
Welcome to the hall.
We already used it in the other video, I can't say you have a hall pass.
Fine. Yeah, good, don't. We actually went to a convention today that was not horror centered. It was Keystone Comic Con.
Mine's backwards.
It is, just like most things in his life.
Accurate representation.
So, it was Joe's first comic convention.
Yeah.
My second. Good experience.
Yeah, as many conventions I've been to, I've never been to a comic one until today, and I've never been to an anime one.
Or, like, gaming. Like, RTX, which I went to.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's gamings where it's, like, strictly just video games, and there's...
Yeah, like gaming slash YouTube, like that.
There's, like, company, like, RTX.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to a BronyCon before.
You went to BronyCon?
You were there with me! And before I even went to a comic or an anime convention, which is fine. But this, my first experience was shocking because it was just so big. It was at a place where they have the auto show at the Philadelphia Convention Center, and the space they had was just enormous.
Yeah, conventions like this, I don't want to say they overshadow Monster Mania because Monster Mania is great.
Mm-hmm.
Conventions like that are great. It's just that it's overwhelming because of the size.
Yeah.
And it's still a good experience, though.
There's a couple things that I had a problem with. Granted, it is a comic convention. There's way too many comic books, which...
He's very redundant.
Yeah, I'm not really into comic books as much as... I don't know... What? Like, I know what I'm thinking, but I can't...
My Little Pony.
Stop. I'm not in comics as much as I am, like...
You can do it.
Like, I'm not into, like, the physical comics, but, like, comic stuff, I guess I like.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
How many movies in the MCU have you seen?
Like, the Marvel universe, as in, like...
From Iron Man in 2008 until now.
I've only seen probably, like, 4.
I've seen all of them multiple times.
But anyways, they also had too many Pops, which is a big thing right now, so Pops is everywhere. But...
it was cool seeing the convention exclusive ones, but like the basic ones,
yeah,
keep that out.
Their photo op section was very organized. It was basically in and out, but you still weren't rushed, if that makes sense. And their Q&As was incredible.
Yeah, it was the whole main stage.
Yeah, they had like high definition TVs that they filmed center stage in the back, and then they had 2 giant TVs on either side. But the room was huge. It could have held like 1,000 seats.
Easy.
Yeah, which was really, really cool. We saw the Q&A there, but we'll get to that later. What we got as far as everything else, you want to start?
Yeah, I will start off with the non-real comic related. I bought my first NECA at Monster Mania Con and a week ago, and now I have my second. I purchased the Freddy vs. Jason, and it's great. It comes with 3 different masks. He's got 2 different machetes, one on fire, and a little teddy bear, and it's great.
We originally went because I saw somebody that was horror, but I got something that wasn't necessarily horror. It is not in the box. It is on a shelf, and I don't feel like going to get it before the video. So I will show you the box, and then you can just imagine what it's like on a shelf.
Easy.
I've been up since 4 a.m.
I didn't sleep!
You slept in the car.
I dozed briefly.
This is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from Dragon Ball GT. Technically it is Z, but technically it was in GT. And it is a pretty cool figure. There's the figure right there.
I also made a Dragon Ball related purchase. I don't know if you guys have seen the figure pins, which like they have, they're stand up pins, but they also are regular pins. And Trunks is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters, so I bought his figure pin. It's highly detailed. It's super good quality, and I'm gonna stab Joe with it.
I'm actually surprised on how well that came up on camera. You want to do your other non-horror
Um,
signature? That's the last one we got, right?
no,
Oh, I forgot about that one. I
I-
will. No, you can go. Sorry.
I have one more horror thing, which is probably my favorite thing that I bought at the convention, other than my autograph. It is a face hugger plush, and it is great. The legs move and everything, and just you know, I love him. I'm gonna put it on Joe while he's asleep.
Um,
This is the video
Now we're gonna go into signatures.
Yes.
Okay, so the reason I went and was excited is because the legendary horror director and my favorite director of all time, I believe, was there, and I knew that as soon as I saw his name was going to be there and it was in Philly, I
Lloyd
had
Kaufman.
to meet not Lloyd Kaufman. But this is my photo op I got with him today, and it is legendary John Carpenter, and I was wearing my Studio House designed shirt with all of his movies on it.
I don't think he's ever built a house.
No, well, like I don't know why he wasn't just called John Director.
It would be much more fitting.
But that is the photo op I got with him, and I will go into my signature.
Yes.
So this is a poster that I got last week at Monster Mania. I showed it in another video. This is continuing from that. And it is the thing with John Carpenter's signature right in the middle.
That was gonna help.
It's a little space. I plan on getting more signatures on this in the next couple of months, but I will leave it at that. Upon getting that signature, it was $60 for the signature, and I wanted it on my own personal item. I bought that and brought it to the convention. The person that was running his line said since I got a autograph and I paid for it, I could get a free 8 by 10, and this was gonna get signed. So I got him very, very young with a jack-o'-lantern, which was really cool. I thought about getting a thing 8 by 10, but I already have the 26 by 34 poster.
He has the poster.
Dumb it down for me, and that's it for me. Besides one more thing.
My favorite video game ever is The Last of Us. It's such a great game, cinematic, great storytelling, and I had the opportunity to meet Troy Baker, who voices Joel in the game, and also happens to voice Booker DeWitt in Joe's favorite game, BioShock Infinite. And I got this signed 8 by 10. It's personalized to me and says, make every shot count. And I also got a photograph with him, which I'm sure Joe will put it in the video because he likes putting pictures of me everywhere.
Continue. It was really bothering me.
Troy was great. We discussed certain aspects of the game and talked about the upcoming game as well.
The reason I didn't meet him is because I wanted to get him to sign something specifically for BioShock Infinite, but he did not have anything, so I just decided not to, which is fine. My last thing, the last thing.
Yes.
John Carpenter's wife had a booth there, and she
has a name.
I'm getting to that.
John Carpenter's wife, like she's not famous. Her name is Sandy King.
She owns
Storm King.
that, and she's a writer.
She writes and
There was two other things that she does. Not publisher. She doesn't publish it. she writes. That's all we got for you right now. But her and John have a anthology.
Yeah, every year
graphic novel.
Every year they release an anthology. The first story is by John, and the last story is by Sandy.
Yeah, but all of them in between are from different writers and authors. They come out on Halloween every year. It started in 2015, and I got volume 2 that came out in 2016, and she even signed it to me, and she even put where it was signed at, which it was great. I didn't even know she was going to do that, but the guy that told it to me told me that I can do that, so I thought, why not? I got volume 2. None of them lead with anything, like they don't continue anywhere, but this one just looked pretty brutal. You got the cover right here with like army guys and some type of vampire creature, and then on the back you have those 3 pictures right there, and then these are all the stories and authors in the book. So I'm excited to read this. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but hopefully I will get to it very soon. But that's about it. We will catch you next week for a video, I believe.
Yeah.
And
It's con season.
yeah, we have October's another con month, but we will catch you later. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.